Hey, this is brother teacher. You know what I discovered? Michael Jai White is an American actor and martial artist. And I might add, he's a great martial artist. But with that said, I came to a conclusion. Didn't take me long. But Michael Jai White, excuse my language, ain't got nothing on brother teacher. Not a thing. You see, this is where we make our mistake a lot of time as people. We begin to look up to people in celebrity, and we begin to believe that they are the beginning and the end of all things, and that there's no one equal to or greater than. So why are we talking equal to and greater than? For the simple fact that that's what we do. We judge one person who has made it to the top, or what we perceive the top of the ladder in terms of success. You see them on billboards and marquees. You see them on magazine covers. You see them in television, commercials, other promotions. And you see products that they put out, and you see them on the big screen. So you think that, wow, they're the best. That's not necessarily true. And by what measuring stick are you using to determine that? I know many singers, and have known many singers that, God bless her soul, when Whitney Houston was living, I've known many female singers that sung as good as and even better than Whitney Houston, to include Mariah Carey. I've known guys in my life coming up that were as good a basketball player as Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, and even Michael Jordan. Even guys that could play the heck out of football and baseball and other sports. I've known those individuals in my lifetime. So to sit here, to stand here and make a blanket statement oftentimes, and look up at a celebrity and say that, you know what, there's nobody better than this guy. There's nobody who could sing better than this guy, or sing better than that woman. There's no singing group better than that singing group, or there's not a better success story as an entrepreneur than this individual here. Is to be foolhardy, because there are many people that are as good or better than those people that we see daily in the news, in the media. And I know there are going to be people that say, well, you talk about Bruce Lee like he's the best thing since sliced bread. Don't get conflicted now. Don't get it twisted. I'm going to say this. I know somebody's out there wants to jump on this Bruce Lee bandwagon and say that you're contradicting what you said, and I'm not. I have said in time past that Bruce Lee is the greatest martial artist of the 20th and the 21st century. I've said that. I've also said, in addition to that, that we know of, and I've also said that there were martial arts masters that existed during his time and before who were not public, who were as good as and better than Bruce Lee. But I say, but to the one who has risen to the top, who became public, it was Bruce Lee. That's what I said. I didn't say there was not anybody ever better than him. So now, that's true in entertainment as well. And I stand on this. As far as music is concerned, there was no one greater during our lifetimes. I'm talking about the baby boomers, me included. There was no entertainer greater than Michael Jackson. Not one. Prince came in pretty close, but not greater than Michael Jackson. We all know he started as a child prodigy along with his brothers, the Jackson 5, and then he became solo artist, and then he skyrocketed from there. But Michael Jackson was the greatest entertainment artist of our time. And there were many, many artists that were good during his time, but none had the pulling power, had the stage presence and the charisma on stage as Michael Jackson that we know of. But again, as I forestated, there are people that were as good as and even better than Michael Jackson that never got the opportunity to hit the big stage. So I hope this dismantles all of those haters out there that want to say, well, oh no, you're contradicting yourself and you're making yourself look foolish. No, I'm not. I've already explicitly said who was the greatest that we know of, and I've always let the window be open for those other opportunities, or those potential opportunities of other individuals that are sitting on the sideline that never made it, but who had the skill set or the ability or potential to be as good as. They just didn't make it. I hope you gathered my point. So, I say again, Michael Jai White ain't got nothing on Brother Teacher. I know great martial artists that were as good as Michael Jai White, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Jeff Speakman, what is his name? Tony Jai, Jet Li, Jackie Chan, Bill Superfoot Wallace, even Billy Blanks. I know someone who even beat Billy Blanks pretty bad in a tournament from here where I live at. And they're great martial artists that's still out here that never got the opportunity or never seized the opportunity or even never wanted to be on a bigger stage. They were just content where they were. I'll mention a couple from Cincinnati. Grandmaster Woodrow Fairbanks, Wushin Kung Fu, Shuriru Karate, and Tai Chi. Grandmaster Ed Brown, Shuriru Karate, excellent competitor in kata and kumite, and teacher. Master Anthony Price, national champion from here, Cincinnati. Great fighter. He's been all over the world, all over the circuit competing. These three individuals that I just mentioned are as good as and even better than many of those people who occupy those seats of stardom that we've grown accustomed to, whose names are household words, such as Chuck Norris and the other individuals that I mentioned before, to include Michael Jai White. So, I didn't pick on Michael Jai White and said, I can beat him to a pulp, I'm faster than him, and all of these other things. I'm making a point. Are you getting the point? And I'm going to say it again before I part. Don't think that just because we sit at home and watch someone on television that they are the be-all, end-all in that particular vocation or craft. Because there are many people on the other side of that screen that are just as talented as the ones that they are watching on the screen. So, in my conclusion, Michael Jai White, you ain't got nothing on Brother Teacher. Enjoy your day.